Hello and welcome to Backwoods 3030. I'm Backwoods. I hope everybody's doing great today. And I want to thank everybody for all your support, all your kindness. Thank you for helping me make the channel grow. I really appreciate it. I never expected, and I've said it a blue million times, I've never expected this channel to do what it's done. I'm not as big as other channels, but well, you're looking at a guy that didn't expect to get over maybe 10, 20 subscribers, and now it's like over 800. Wow. I never expected that. I thought I was a big dog when I hit 100. I mean, it's really blown my mind. And I want to thank everybody, especially the little family. I mean, they've been the foundation for this channel ever since I did my first video. You got little Jonathan Evans. He was basically the blueprint for this channel. And then you got support from little Steph, little me, little fella, little Jackass Exposure. I mean, you've got support from all those people, little Robbie. And then, becoming what the channel is now, you don't hear me say much about him, but he is kind of like the guide for what this channel's become, and that would be CK America. Big shout out to you, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But long story short, went out to vote today. I'm sure you all know who I voted for. I like cheaper grocery prices and gas prices and stuff like that. I don't like jackals. I don't like when you ask somebody a question, they break out laughing, and they just where'd they disappear for 4 years? I mean, how many times did anybody else see them? I'm sorry, I'm not going to get in the political scene. If your political views are different than mine, that's fine. We can get along, but I've got my views, and I'm going to hold them. Sorry. Now, something else I did while I was out today besides go vote is I did something I've been wanting to do for a while. I went and got a post office box. Backwoods has a post office box now. Oh boy, that means somewhere down the road I can have a little drawing, and I've been looking at stuff. And on that note, I found out something I did not know today, that apparently I'm going to have to find a way around, and I might have a way around. I had a special bottle of Woodford Reserve made for two of my friends, and they know who they are, little family members, great people. I enjoy them. The parody music, well, there's one that you don't want to hear in traffic because you've always got the one fella's looking over and they're passing judgment, and you're sitting there in shock while another guy's over there like, call me. Yeah, one of those deals, but you got to be careful. Thanks, little fella. I still ain't over that. But I had a bottle of Woodford Reserve made, you see, in gold. This was done by Woodford. Little family strong. You can have that done actually at Woodford Reserve. If anybody ever goes there and visits, you can have your bottles customized. Well, UPS and the Up Store, they can't ship it. But they did tell me I might be able to go to the distillery itself and have them ship it. So I've got to look into that, and hopefully this month I can look into it because the veterans are in. I don't live too far away from Woodford Reserve, and we like going to Woodford Reserve. Not that I'm a big drinker or nothing, I'm not. But these guys are hunting. They like a nice bourbon, so we'll head on over there. And while I'm there, I'll check and see if I can't have another bottle made. And if I do, I really want to get a bottle of that Double Oak because that's probably one of my favorites. And if I can do it with the same thing, little family strong, gold on it, I'll do my best to get it shipped to where it needs to go. And I want it to go there because I'm sorry, I know a certain guy likes Gentleman Jack, and no, you want some Kentucky bourbon. I'm from Kentucky, so yeah, it's just a thing. Gentleman Jack ain't bad. I like Gentleman Jack, but everybody's got, you got that home state, pride or whatever. And Kentucky's known for bourbon, so. Anyway, now that I'm done rambling on for a moment, if I do these drawings, there are no entry fees. All I ask is you're 18 years of age because I'm not sending some kid, well, you see the stuff I deal with. I'm not sending some kid something they don't need to be dealing with. If you're one of those people that are very private, actually like myself and Miss Backwoods, you've never seen her on camera and you never will. If you do, that's because she's buried me because I caught her on camera. But if you're one of those people, you're very private. In some of these communities, you have to be private. But if you enter and win, you can either donate it to somebody else or if we have a mutual friend, and yeah, I'm talking about you, cowboy. I don't want your personal information. I have nothing to gain from it. Once I get it, unless you ask me to keep it, it's getting deleted. Your privacy is important to me. I don't want to share your information. No desire on that. So if you're the drawing or whatever you enter, we got a mutual friend. If they're willing to allow me to ship it to them and have them ship it to you, that's fine. Or if you want to give it to somebody else, which I've done that before, and it made me feel all warm and fuzzy to be able to do it. So, you don't have to worry about your privacy with me. I don't. Well, I'm a stranger, but honestly, I have nothing to gain by doing somebody bad. But some of the stuff I've been looking at is knives right now. And any suggestions that when you leave your comments, please feel free to. If you have any suggestions on stuff you'd like to see given away, not firearms. I don't have FFLs, and I'm not shipping you firearms. But I do ask you that you're 18. There is no entry fees. There's nothing like that. I don't do that. These channels that do it is for like charity calls, like for veterans and stuff like that. That's great. Me, I'm not doing it for any purpose but to actually give back, because I don't do the Cash App. I don't do nothing like that. This gives me a chance to give back to the people that have given to me. And by what I mean by giving to me, you've come in, you've watched my videos, and I know some of them will absolutely put you to sleep. I'm not the most interesting guy. I know a lot of people that share my videos are not hunters. And if you're not a hunter, this stuff is probably boring to you. So, I mean, just people come over just to watch, to be nice and be supportive. All this gives me a chance to give back, and that's what it's about. So no entry fees, nothing like that. Don't do that. I'm not going to charge you for something that there's nothing I can do in return. But some of the things I've been looking at, we're going to start at the bottom. And it's just me looking at stuff. That's all this is, me looking at stuff. You got your old timer stuff, which some people are like, okay, well, I understand that. It's not made real bad. I mean, it's something you can destroy and replace in a heartbeat. Got the little tin, little scanner knife, little fingernail cleaner is what I like to call them. Then we move on up to some of your Gerber stuff, which you see, it's basically made for a hunt, and everything I'm going to do is made for it. I don't see sense in a pocket knife. It's going to stay in your pocket, and you're never going to use it unless you're cutting a piece of thread or something like that. No, I don't do that. So this is all going to be stuff for your outdoors or whatever. Got a nice little sheath to it. Use it to skin an animal, work outside. Then I got a few more Gerbers. And these are just things that I've got to take a look at. I would really love your opinions. Then you got about the same thing, different blade style. And these right here range anywhere from $45 to $55 a piece. So, I mean, I know they're not real high dollar, but I'm not saying, hey, here's something just dirt cheap. And there's that. About the same thing, gray, black. Now, let me bend down here and pick up the instructions, because I can't hang on to nothing. Now I got to find it back in the box. Gee whiz, get in the box. Now, one quick thing, and I hate to do this in the middle of the video, but I'm not going to pull a Charlie D. Y'all going to have to excuse me for a moment. I have been outside, and yes, my nose is running. It's a bit cold here. Thus the double shirts. But anyway, some other things I've been looking at, and I have a case shop right down the road. Oh boy. And I brought up case, so yeah, I'm going to say, hey, here's some case. What case I got? It's case XX, and of course it's a knife you're going to carry on your side when you're out in the woods or whatever. There it is. Black sheath, black rubberized handle. I like it. It's got a nice sharp edge on it. Very useful. Looks like it'd be easy to get in there and clean an animal if need be. So these are things I'm looking at. So feel free to make any suggestions, leave comments, and yeah, hopefully soon we can have us a drone, and it gives me a chance to give back. But now that you've listened to me for about 10 minutes or so, ramble on like an idiot and blabber, I want to once again thank you all for your support. I'm grateful. God bless. Little family strong. I never imagined this channel to do what it's done. Thank you. Y'all have a great day. God bless.